What up, family? Appreciate you for clicking on the channel. We came back again to cover another one. This story I'm bringing it to you today is out of the South Florida area, kind of around the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. It's a place called Plantation, and it's about this guy right here. His name is John Carlos Aponte, and what he did to his family. He don't never need to see the day of light again. He don't. What he did was just all out just disturbing. I'm gonna go ahead and get in this video, then we're gonna come back and cover this.
Family tragedy where a mother and her toddler were found dead in their home.
The father is now out of the hospital and charged with their murder. Local 10 Sanela Sabovic is live in Plantation with the disturbing new details. Sanela.
Nicole and Louis, we do want to warn our viewers that the details contained within this arrest report are horrific and disturbing. This man is accused of murdering his 2-year-old son and his wife. Police say that he stabbed them to death, leaving loved ones wondering why. This, as a makeshift memorial, has now been set up in front of the victim's home, right here in front of the garage. Heartfelt messages written on that poster. Jean Carlos Aponte is now behind bars, accused of doing the unthinkable, murdering his wife and child in their home they shared in Plantation. He's been formally arrested and charged over the weekend with 2 counts of first-degree murder.
Mr. Ponte, I do find probable cause.
He faced a bond court judge on Sunday wearing a suicide vest.
I'm gonna order you to be held no bond, sir.
An arrest report paints a gruesome picture. Aponte's wife, 38-year-old Sarah Ashley Gama, was found by her own father last Tuesday on the kitchen floor covered in blood with 28 stab wounds, mostly to her face and neck area. The report goes on to state that the couple's 2-year-old son Ethan was located face down in a pool with 4 stab wounds to the front of his neck. His cause of death was sharp force injury and drowning. The couple's newborn baby, 4-month-old Evan, was found crying in the house and unharmed. Aponte was also at the home. Police say he was unconscious in a master bedroom. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition for an apparent self-induced drug overdose.
I saw him on Monday walking his son down my street on 11th Street. He seemed fine. He was walking his son like he always does.
This is Aponte on Monday, one day before the horrific crimes. He's seen on surveillance video walking with the same boy he's accused of murdering. Last week, officers spent days at the crime scene, even recovering a phone in the water, with it possibly containing critical information about the last messages between the couple. So many unanswered questions as detectives try and figure out why this tragedy occurred. Those that knew the family are now in mourning, leaving heartfelt messages at a makeshift memorial in front of Sarah and Ethan's home, writing, "I will forever miss you, gone too soon, and the world will never be the same without you."
Now, yeah, y'all have it. That's what's going on. So this dude, we don't know what happened to this clown here when it comes to what made him click and do this. I mean, they said they found a cell phone, as y'all seen in the video, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna tell a story and give us more news, more information, and let us know kind of what went on, what led up to that. Hopefully it gives some closure and it wasn't just one day just some random Looney Tune act, you know? So basically what I pretty much got out of this was he's accused, of course, of stabbing his wife and his 2-year-old son, which was named Ethan. His wife was Sarah, his son was Ethan, just to give, you know, identification to who they were, not just somebody that was a victim of something. That's to give some, you know, to humanize them, you know. It was a 2-year-old son, and he did this in his home. Now, like I say, they got the cell phone. Hopefully that give us some information, tell some type of story on what was going on. Did he just lose it? Was this a build-up? What more? I mean, it doesn't matter why he did what he did to them in reality, but it'll bring closure. That's pretty much what I like to do here at Cover XL, is bring closure to people and bring understanding and bring awareness and bring information on how to kind of avoid certain situations. It's not just a gossiping channel. It's just not just for gossiping content. It's to bring awareness to what's going on, the type of people in your community, in your surrounding areas, what's going on at all times around you. You know, that's what I like to do here. So his wife, she was just 38 years old, man. Just 38 years old. This happened to a young woman. You know, I mean, this another family broken apart. She was in that's what hurt the most, man. Like, you know, I mean, she was found by her father. Her dad found her. Her daddy found her like that. And we know how it was. It says 28 puncture wounds, mostly in the face and neck. So this guy meant what he did. This wasn't like I lost it and did something, one little this, and then it turned out like it didn't. No, his intentions was clear with the way she was found. And not just her 2-year-old son, you know, he was found face down in a pool, man. This clown, like, he really lost it. You know, and he had like 4 wounds around his neck area, you know? And then there was a 4-month-old there. And thank you God that he's still alive. They found him, he was just in the house crying, you know. He spared his life, you know. It was meant for Evan to be here. His name was Evan. It was meant for him to be here through all of that. He was meant to be here. And Gene Aponte, they found him unconscious, and they took him to the hospital for self-induced overdose, like cowards like him do. That's what they do. They destroy everybody's, you know, life, and then they try to destroy theirs. But he couldn't put a blade in himself. He couldn't do that to himself. He wasn't man enough. He wasn't strong enough for that. All he could do that to them, but he couldn't do nothing like that to himself. He take the nod off the sleep way out. He tried to OD, and that's how he tried. And I'm glad it didn't work. I'm glad it didn't work. You gotta face this. You gonna face this, and this ain't even the tip of the iceberg. What you finna go through and have to go through for the rest of your life? Oh yeah, it's gonna be like that happening to you every day for the rest of your life until it's your time. You know, what I wanna pretty much just lean on a little bit more is, if you having problems in your relationships, it's okay to get a second opinion from the right people. I say again, from the right people. You know, mother, father, you know, sometimes they not the right people, sometimes they are, but you know who tells you right from wrong, whether you like it or not. That's who you need to lean on when it comes to these situations, man. Because I don't know if she had any doubts in her mind that he was gonna harm her or their children or anything. I don't know if he had that in his mind, but we see that the way it happened, this man, like, he had something in him that made him do this to that level of doing it. You know, you harming everybody. And why did he spare the 4-month-old? I don't know. I'm glad he did. Thankful he did. But I don't know. But whatever was in him to do what he did to the 2-year-old too, and his wife, that already tells you that something was off with him. And, you know, she had to pick up on something, I'm sure, but sometimes you just think that, you know, it's just something y'all need to get through. It's okay. You don't have to put people in your business, but it's okay to speak to somebody about issues within your relationship, as long as, like I said, it's the person who has the right intentions, not your gossip partner, not your gossip friend, somebody that's, you know, that's like family right there. That is family or like family, or somebody that got your best intentions at all times, whether you like it or not. You know, these type of things go on, man, too often. I don't like having to cover these type of stories, but I think it's informative to cover these stories. I think it helps a lot of people. It helps a lot of family, you know, especially whenever I could get to the bottom of things and bring closure. That's what we here to do here at Cover Excel. So I'm gonna stay on top of this story. Whatever new information I get, I will bring it out, you know, to the audience. And I appreciate y'all for checking out the channel, man. As the more news come in, I will let y'all know. And if y'all have any information I don't have, feel free to get down in the comments and share this information with the public. Let us know what you know, what I may not know. And if you like the content, hit the like button and get us in the algorithm. What that do is help it brings this channel more into the algorithm where more people can view the content and see the content, which will help make everybody aware of what's going on in their communities. I don't just cover one area, I cover all communities in the whole country, no matter where it's at. So hit the like button and help us get the messages out, help us spread the news in the for the communities in the area. And also hit the subscribe button and you will get all of my content. There's a bell notification next to that. You click that with the subscribe button, you get all my content, whether it's just pictures, whether it's short videos, whatever, you know, polls, if I give a poll, all of that, you get all of that, you know. So again, man, I appreciate y'all for clicking on the channel, and, you know, pay attention to your surroundings and make sure that, you know, you take care of you and your family. Until next time, salute.